Hey YouTube, we're back with another video about how much will it cost. Today we are talking about SHIVAMON because SHIVAMON has been requested as a deck to cover on this series for some reason. I think something that has to do with it is the fact that it came second place at this week's Mario Gaming World Circuit. Only a draw, didn't even lose a match. Kind of insane. So we're using that deck profile. The deck profile that came second place Wednesday night. We're using exactly that deck profile as a balance, as something that we can say, okay, here are some numbers, let's throw some prices on them and see if this is a good time to buy this deck, or if we should wait on some cards, or see what happens. So that's what we're doing today with SHIVAMON. And if you guys like this content, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and turn the notification bell on the smash potatoes. That way you know when all these Digimon videos go live. Alright, SHIVAMON time. I can't believe I'm making this video. Argomon. Okay, so little baby egg Argomon, we're playing 3 of it in this deck. And as you guys can see here, it's kind of a little bit of money for a baby. You see, set 1.5 was a long time ago, and not many people have much of it anymore, you know what I mean? Because of that, it's caused, supply to diminish, and you can't just get 1.5 anymore really easily, technically. So that caused a little bit of a spike on the card. That being said, here, shipping, if you include shipping, $1.25, whatever. We'll call them $1.25 each. I think that's okay. Really, if you just find someone with bulk of this set, odds are you can probably get this card for like 50 cents. It's an uncommon. But we'll settle $1.25 for each and deal with it. I guess that's what we gotta do, right? Digimon is the new egg from BT8, and we were playing 2 of it in this deck. It is a uncommon egg. We'll go with our bulk uncommon rule, marking it at 50 cents per. I think that's fine. Now we go on to Terriermon, who's had a price spike. Yeah, Terriermon's not cheap anymore. Memory blockers are good cards, eh? Kind of crazy. Again, it kind of falls in the same line. Set 1.5, I believe that's when this card came out. Not a lot available. Just not a lot available. We have like 330 here, 360 here, 360. Blah, 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 blah. We have $3 here basically for light play. We're just gonna mark these as a $3 uncommon, but I'd recommend that you try not to spend $3 on them. You try to get them for cheaper, because it is an uncommon, sorry. And odds are, again, you can find it in bulk if you look hard enough. You can. Pulsemon from BT8. It's a common. There's a lot of it around. 25 cents a common. Seems fair to me. Not a big deal here. And starter deck Palmon from the original green starter deck, the one with the Hercules Terriermon and all that. Because it's a kind of older starter deck to find now, there's listings, but not a lot of listings, right? And it kind of makes sense. I think I'm fine to round this down to like, if you keep them on shipping and all that, you want to buy a playset of it. I think if you get them for $1.25 per, that's probably reasonable. I'm not going to recommend you buy these old starter decks just for this card, because this is the only starter deck 4 card in this whole deck. So you're better off literally just buying the commons, the common Palmons here. Just do it. Ikakimon. It's a pencil. It's a pencil, guys. I played 2 of it for some reason. I don't know. Looks like 25 cents each. Probably get it for free if you try really hard. Alright, moving on. Argomon, a new card from BT8, really, really good in the SHIVAMON deck. Gotta play 4 of it, in my opinion. There's no way you can't. But it is a common from BT8. It's 25 cents per, and I think that's okay. Then we have Namimon? Namakimon? I have no idea. Not a clue. But it's an uncommon from BT8. It's very, very cheap. But keeping in mind shipping and all that, we'll bump it up to the bulk uncommon rule, marking it 50 cents each. You can probably get it for cheaper if you try hard enough, if you care enough. Argomon, also an uncommon from BT8. Inheritable Retaliation was really kind of why this card was played. And it's an uncommon. We'll mark it at the uncommon 50-cent bulk rule. No big deal. I think it's fine. And then finally, Green Lobomon, aka Arbormon here. It's a uncommon from Double Diamond. So we'll just, with the shipping, whatever, we'll average it out at 50 cents. You can go in someone's BT6 bulk, probably find it, pay less 50 cents for it. It's probably okay. All right, Blossomon. Blossomon. Now, surprisingly, from being from BT 1.5, you know, this isn't as requested as something like Terriermon, maybe because it's not like a memory blocker or something. Plus, you can evolve Rapidmon on Terriermon for 3. That's important. Anyway, you gotta play 4 of this card. It's incredibly important. But all copies of it are kind of above 25 cents, right? I think it's okay to mark this common as 50 cents each. But you can probably get it for 25. You probably do it really, really easily. Climbmon. Rare from BT8. Really, really important in the deck again. We play 3 copies of it. It's been going down, down, down. Really, really cheap card. No one has any confidence in the card, really. Keep in mind shipping costs and such. Let's just mark it 50 cents per. Gotta spend $1.50 for 3. I don't think that's a really, like, a huge loss at all. Argomon. The one that's at 1. That's right. We're playing 1 copy of this Argomon. It's a common. It's 25 cents. We'll move on with our lives that way. You can find it in bulk really easily. Nidhogg. Dude was playing 3 Nidhoggs. He was playing just as many Nidhoggs as SHIVAMONs. And I think that's correct. Because I think Nidhogg is just a better card, to be honest. It looks like roughly a $5 card here, right? $4 card, $5 card. We'll be safe and we'll mark it as $5 each. It's a good super rare from BT4. You gotta make sure you have your copies of this card. SHIVAMON, the actual ace SHIVAMON. 39 cents, 44 cents, 60 cents, 65 cents. Keep in mind shipping. We'll call these $1 each. Rip anyone that bought these on pre-sales, am I right? Argomon here from BT5. It's a rare, again. 48 cents plus shipping, you know, whatever, all this. We'll call it $1 and call it a day. You can probably give someone $1 for this card and they'll be fine with it. That's what I sell mine for anyway, so I don't see why anyone else would have a problem with it. Mimi Tachikawa. I'm bringing up the one that was released in Tournament Pack Volume 3 because it's actually the cheapest one. Rares from BT1 are more expensive than this version of Mimi. Fun fact. We got a $9 copy here, basically shipping, but then it becomes $10. So I'm going to mark these as $10 each. Call them 30 each. Oh, right, wants to type. Also, my formula's not there for some reason. Oh, well, spreadsheets. Yeah, if you can get Mimis for $10 each, I think that's a pretty good steal. Let me just double check. Make sure that, you know, it's okay. Let me see here. Yeah, you guys can see here, rares, 14, 15, 16, 17, crazy. Yeah, just buy Tournament Pack Volume 3 ones. There's only 8 listings of this Mimi before it gets bought out, which is crazy. But then you gotta deal with this one, which has 16 listings. So it'll be a while before Mimi is bought out, but I do recommend buying them now because it sees play in green now. It sees play in green in the future sets to come. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. And it's also seeing play in Imperial. And Imperial's a tier 1 deck. Unlike SHIVAMON. So yeah, that's causing Mimi to have a little bit of a price increase. I think you do grab them now, though. That's probably just fine. Samadhi Santi. The main option for SHIVAMON. 1 cost, really good value. You suspend something to suspend something, and then it can't unsuspend at the end of the next turn. It's pretty good card. But it is an uncommon, and we're going to mark it at 50 cents each once we keep in mind shipping. Like all our uncommons, mostly. Now we go to Green Memory Boost. Green Memory Boost, actually super cheap. We're going to call them $2 each because of the shipping and all that. But you might even be able to get them for cheaper, to be honest, if you try hard enough. About $2 each on Green Memory Boost is fine. I do recommend getting your copies of this card, for real. Like, actually do it. And last but not least, the one of HPD, Hidden Potential Discovered, at $2. $2. Just spend $2 on when you're copying and call it a day. Like look at this. This one is 30 cents plus $1 shipping. Like, you know what I mean? We'll call it $2 because this deck's already cheap enough. But if you can get it for even less than uncommon, you probably can. That's putting this deck under $100. You know, say what we will at SHIVAMON, it's really awful. But it is a budget deck that if you play it properly, you can do well. You can do well. The deck has the tools to do well. And that's, you know, that's actually pretty cool. I gotta say, I'm pretty impressed. Now, you can max rarity this deck out if you want to be, you know, max rarity SHIVAMON player. It's kind of crazy, but, you know, if you want to be that life. Yeah, max rarity Terriermon here, 2750. You know, if you're playing 4 of it, that's over $100 for a playset of Terriermon. A playset of Terriermon in this, you know, rarity costs more than the whole budget version of SHIVAMON. But that's how it goes sometimes. And then there are other cards too. Like, if you actually look up Alt Art SHIVAMON here, it's like $10, I think. Yeah, basically $10. No, that's kind of typical. Where's Nidhoggmon at nowadays? Nidhoggmon, alternate art, less than $10. $10. So we got Terriermons, Nidhoggmons, SHIVAMons running you about $160 so far. If you want to play max rarity Argomon, this one. Oh, they've fallen back down in price. Oh, there's just one copy of it. Okay. If you can get it for $3, do it. But yeah, you know, that's a $5 card, not too bad. Anything else here? I don't think Pulsemon got a reprint yet. Pretty sure it didn't. Nah. This card needs an alternate art really badly. The card is crazy in my opinion. But yeah, and then if you want max rarity green memory boosts, green memory boost, this one, well, you're at $850 each for 2 of them. Sounds pretty reasonable. Yeah, you can build the budget version of this deck for under $100, or you can build the max ready version of this deck for like $200. Pretty cheap deck to make it look nice, all in all. So yeah, that's SHIVAMON for you. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. I think all of these prices, I think you just grab these cards for these prices and call it a day. You know, if you want a fun deck to try to crack, to try to play for fun, or just, you know, enjoy yourself, watch your opponents suffer, question your life decisions, buy these cards. They're for you. See you guys later.